Hello, 8th graders. We are working on practice sheet number 21. So we'll start with number 1. It says, what is the equation of the line? So remember, our two basic equations are y equals kx and y equals mx plus b. So when I look here, hopefully you can tell this is not proportional because it does not go through 0, 0. It goes through 3. That is B, okay? That is the y-intercept, okay? Then I need M, which is the slope, and our slope we get from rise over run, okay? I go point to point, so I can choose any 2 points, okay? Before I do that, I'm just going to look at my axes here. These are counting by ones, these are counting by one, so I'm going to switch colors, and I'm going to go up, 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 and then I go over to form that right triangle. That's my slope triangle, okay? So I'm rising 2, and I'm running 1. That's my slope, okay? So I can put 2 over 1 or just 2, okay? And that is how we do our equations of a line, okay, from a graph. So the next one, you're going to do this one yourself. It says, what is the equation of the line? I will just remind you, you have to go back twice. 10 minus 2 is 8, minus 2 is 6, minus 2 is 4, minus 2 is 2, minus 2 is 0. So you have to take it back twice, okay? Is it proportional? You'll find out, okay? By the way, just make sure you know there's not a decimal here. Okay, number 4, order from least to greatest. So what I will tell you is put this in the calculator. Put that number right there. Remember, but you'll put the original number here. Put wherever square root of 67 goes, put it there. Don't put the decimal form. Now this is 2/3. If you don't know what this is, then you would put in the calculator 2 divided by 3 decimal enter. And that will give you 8 point and then a decimal. So I want you to figure that out. It should be repeating if you do it correctly. Okay, number 5. The amount of water an electric dishwasher uses to wash dishes varies directly. We've not focused on this as much as I should have. Varies directly means proportional. We focused on this a lot last year in 7th grade. Direct variation, varies directly, directly varies. They mean that we have a situation that is proportional, okay? With the number of loads of dishes, the dishwasher uses 32 gallons of water to wash a load of dishes, okay? How many gallons of water will the dishwasher use to wash 10 loads of dishes, okay? So 32 gallons to wash 4 loads of dishes, right? I can't remember if I was reading that correctly. So guys, what I would do, normally we divide to find a constant of proportionality, which relates to proportional. But what I would do is I would do a proportion. That's how my brain would think about it. I know the dishwasher uses 32 gallons of water to wash 4 loads. Now you can think of this different ways, more than one way to do it, but this is just like my brain thinks this way, okay? Then it says how many gallons, I don't know the gallons, for 10 loads. So I want you to cross multiply that, or if you're thinking about it differently, that's absolutely okay, okay? Which transformations do not, I don't know why I capitalized do. I'm going to switch that to capitalize the not. So when it says do not maintain congruence, that means that it will change size. So circle the ones that change size. Okay? these are formula chart questions. So I should be seeing you pull out your green formula chart. I'm not going to do this for you, but what I will tell you is for area, you have to find the radius. Okay? Okay, number 9. Joseph ran a 6-mile race in 48 minutes. Okay? Which graph has a slope that best represents the average rate of speed during the race? So he ran 6 miles in 48 minutes. So if you think about it, normally don't we do like miles per hour, like when we drive? So it's kind of what I'm thinking of, but instead it's going to be miles per minute. Okay, how many miles? It was 6 miles in 48 minutes. Okay, so I'm going to look on here and see if I see this anywhere. I need time. It's got to be 6, right? So 6, and then it has to be, I'm sorry, this should be miles. It should be 48 minutes, 6 miles. Okay? So when I look at this, none of these have 48 minutes, so I kind of need to take that down. I will tell you, if you look at this, there should be some that you should be able to get rid of. Because this is saying, if I look at this one right here, it's saying in 1 minute, I went 8 miles. 1 minute, 8 miles? It took me 48 minutes to go 6 miles, so I know that's wrong. Okay, so common sense on this. So I would come over here, push this into your calculator, control divide 6 down 8, and when you simplify it, you should get 1/8. Okay? So if I was thinking about this on a table, I could say, okay, 6 miles, 48 minutes, and I actually would do it opposite because remember time is x. 48 minutes will go 6 miles. And then according to this would be 8 minutes, 1 mile. That makes more sense, okay? In 8 minutes, I could go 1 mile. I can't, but I'm sure some of y'all can. So when I look at this again, look here. This is where we already crossed off. But 8 would be 1 mile. That's where it would be. In 8 minutes, I would go 1 mile. So that one's definitely wrong. So I want you to find the one that shows 8 minutes, 1 mile. Then you can try the next one. So in 16 minutes, that means I would go 2 miles. Okay? So look to see which ones of these are wrong and which one you think is correct. We already got rid of 1. Number 10. Which set represents y as a function? So remember, a function for every x, there is only 1 y. Okay. X's should not repeat. X's should not repeat. If you see a repeating x, that means it is not a function. Okay, so if I look up here, 3, 4, 4 up, x's repeat. This is not a function. Okay, so figure out which one is a function.